It's now time for Twisted Sisters with Melly and Megan, sponsored by James Malone Beauty. James Malone Beauty, 14 Jefferson Street here in Noonan. Now here are your hosts, Millie and Megan.
And you are on the highway to hell with Millie
and Megan
with the Twisted Sisters.
Good morning.
Sponsored by James Malone Beauty, 14 Jefferson Street. Me and my husband, our hair salon. Go follow us on Instagram at jamesmalonebeauty.com to keep updated with all the happenings. Just a
Did
little
you say happenings?
All the little shout outs to our new stylist. We have Olivia. We have Haisha. What did I call her last week? The bombshell?
The spicy bomb. She's spicy.
So she's a Puerto Rican bombshell. June and Jamie, and then our cute little assistant Haley, and then me and Russell. So me and Russell just color hair. Everybody else does both. So if you want to cut or color, we got you covered. And you can go to the website, jamesmalone.com. We have an online store. And that's the end of the sponsorship for that.
Beautiful commercial,
yes,
Heather.
Thank you.
That's great. We hope you guys are
becoming a little monotonous. This is our third show. And we're really excited. We are trying to get some feedback. We actually have some listener, well, not call-ins, but some questions from our last 2 weeks ago. We
Becky?
said it was
Brenda and
we
Susan.
now have more than Brenda
And Karen.
Keep track of the two.
Our fans.
I'm trying to look at. We actually have a little rough draft, so I'm looking
our
at our outline. We're recording this on a Tuesday, and it will air on Friday, the 15th. Moving into the holidays, we just passed Halloween, and now we're getting into the Thanksgiving season.
You're digging. You're like scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Okay, we'll jump in there. So
good morning,
today
ladies.
Good morning. We're going to talk about beauty today because we really haven't touched on that, and we said we were going to talk all things bees. We're going to talk babies, business, books.
We haven't hit books. Maybe next week.
Yeah, we haven't hit books, so don't dog on me. Yeah. This week we're going to hit on to beauty.
Did you just say to beauty? Hit on to beauty. She did. Did she say to booty?
Hit on beauty this week.
All right,
because we haven't yet, and I own a salon, so why not?
Yeah,
and we're moving into the holidays, so everybody wants to get refreshed. This is our busiest time as a hair salon. People always say, is it Christmas? No. It is Thanksgiving, I feel like. It's Thanksgiving because you have people that want to come in, get their hair highlighted.
Christmas parties, holiday parties.
Right, but they're set for the whole end of the year.
Yeah.
So don't be calling us the last minute, right before Thanksgiving, saying, why can't you get us in?
An appointment.
Pre-booking is important, people. So this is a really, really busy time for us.
Call now.
Especially now that we have a retail store at... Megan has her phone on.
We have a caller.
At 14 Jefferson Street. So we have a retail store with skincare, hair care, bath and body, all kinds of stuff. And so we're trying to decorate for Christmas. So we are really, normally I would not do this, but today it's freezing cold. I really would say a curse word right here.
It is freezing.
Freezing your ass off today on Tuesday.
Forking cold.
Freezing. So we are inside, and because probably nobody's going to be walking in, and we're decorating the salon.
So fun.
So, yeah, we're really excited. So anyway, we're going to move to beauty. And the beauty question.
The B word for the day is beauty.
We have two questions from listeners. So actually, these are my clients and their friends, but they did.
We're totally live. They called in. Did you hear the phone ring? That was the phone. That was Sandy.
Yes, we're moving to that to where we can.
Ryan's eating a donut. Wait, can we squirrel? We have to have a squirrel moment.
We have a squirrel moment.
So squirrel moment. We're going to get back onto our caller. Ryan is enjoying because we have a luxury studio here because we are A-listers. One of our wonderful assistants brought us donuts
That
from.
would be us.
Yeah,
we have no assistant.
The secret invisible assistant brought us donuts from the new Jam in Sharpsburg, across from the NCG Theater, called Heirloom.
NGC.
Okay. Pull the car over, girls. Turn around.
So good. We talked about this.
Hot donuts. Yes.
I want to say last week. Like we need to move.
We're gonna be getting live.
Hard to say 2 weeks ago.
You guys make a phone call. Someone. I feel like I'm on the.
Is stressful. So
what are those things where they call and give you money?
Where they call
telethons. We need a telethon. Telethon for Twisted Sisters. Yes. We need
raise
that
money for our donut and coffee.
Yeah.
So she went to Heirloom Market, which is what we talked about 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
How great it is.
And I went very early, and you guys, no joke.
Did you just say no jam?
I said no jam. They had hot glazed donuts. And if you've never had a hot donut, it's better than a lot of great things you can think of. It's melty and sugary and chewy.
Delicious. And there's all different kinds.
I had 2 of them. But so I bought one of each, and I have brought them in, or the invisible assistant brought them in, and Ryan in the glass case production booth.
We have craft services over
here. We totally have craft.
WQEE 99.1.
Yeah, the key.
The key.
We do. And they brought us a dozen donuts. And so Ryan is stuffing one down his face right now because we already did that. Also, just another shout out to the Leaf and Bean in Noonan. I went, and even though this totally should be free, Cher, because your Leaf and Bean is amazing, I got a caramel apple cider.
Yeah, it's delicious.
For both
you
Heather and I.
Over here swigging it down.
It's delicious, and it's clearing my throat. So anyhow, squirrel, donuts, go get a donut. Beauty. All right, we have callers. Let's get to our first caller, shall we, Ryan? Who is the first caller?
Her name is Sandy.
Oh, her name. Shh. Yes, gotta get Ryan. She's Ryan's name.
Yes, but we can't answer
we're
this
pretending.
call. So we're going to pretend. But she did ask this. She said, how do I keep my hair looking good without being in the salon every month? And she has gray hair. She's going to love that I called her for this. So my friend Sandy lives in Montana.
Call her Randy.
Right. No. My friend Sandy lives in Montana. Now, she used to live here, and she moved to Montana, and there's not a whole lot of choice in
lots of beauty, lots of natural beauty.
Do you say Montanans? Montanians.
Someone call in and tell us how you say it.
So there's not a lot of choice when it comes to who's going to do your hair. I mean, it's like cut up and dye, curl up and dye. That's like the one salon there. So she comes back to me because we're friends to look at her and to do her hair.
We just looked at her. We're like, nope.
We put her on a pedestal and we twirled her around with her 5-inch roots. Sorry, Sandy, love ya.
Sandy.
Anyway, so it's hard for her to either fly here or get her hair done. And people say this all the time. And what I see with clients is they want to keep their natural color, but they just want to cover the gray. And a lot of times, now let me also preface this with saying this is my opinion as a hairdresser. Not everybody goes about it this way. This is just how
much like the radio station.
As 20 years of experience, I do know what I'm doing.
These opinions are their own. Yes, the radio station.
These are not.
These are not the radio station opinions.
Yeah, this is not the opinions of WQEE 99.1. These are the opinions of Millie from James Malone.
Stylist Millie
from James Malone Beauty, colorist at large. Mm-hmm. So instead of doing a permanent hair color, what we do is something called a demi, which literally just covers the gray. It's essentially a gloss that you put on the hair that will just cover the gray, and it won't mess with your natural color. When you mess with your natural color, that's when you get all the warm tones. And it's all I hear as a colorist. My hair's brassy. My hair's red. All day, every day. It's all we do. And the majority of our business is not just blondes, it's covering gray. So a good way to avoid that and slow down your maintenance is not using a permanent color. Using something softer and gentler. To get more gentle?
More gentle?
Gentler?
Softer and more, let's say more gentle. I like that one. It's like a kitten.
I have a college degree. It's shocking. I know it's shocking, but I do.
I have a master's forking degree, okay?
Yeah, Megan has a master's degree in that theater. Anyway, gentler, whatever. It's better for the hair. So you don't have to come in so often because it does not create a line. So it is something that we've done for years that really is sort of game changing when it comes to hair. I mean, maybe every other hair colorist does this.
Game changing
way to color hair.
I love that.
But a lot of people don't understand that. They put permanent color because that's what's supposed to cover gray,
right?
And then they come back and their hair's all red because we live in Georgia. And it's like blazing heat. There's nothing to protect your hair from the heat, and so it fades. And then they come back with brassy hair, and I don't want to be red. Now, I'm a redhead.
And you look beautiful.
And the first thing they always say is, I don't want to be a redhead. Now, it looks good on you, but I don't want to be a redhead. Or I'm having a shampoo with purple shampoo. Or, now, Ryan doesn't understand all this, but this is what girls go through. I don't want to have to shampoo with purple shampoo, or I don't want to shampoo with blue shampoo. Ladies, you should not have to do that. All you got to do is walk your little self, Brenda and Karen, over to jamesmalone.com.
Brenda and Karen are already over there.
And we're going to take care of you. No, right now, Brenda and Karen are not there.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Anyway, so that is one of the things that Sandy had asked us, or called in
Sandy.
about,
Thanks for the call.
Is that way when you have gray hair, you don't feel like you have to come in all the time. It fades better. It's a softer fade, and you don't have to get your hair touched up. Because my goal is not to have my clients come in every month, even though some of them do. I want you to go as long as you can, so you don't. I love you, but I don't need to see you all the time.
See, that's what I want to come in and get my hair done and get it freshened, and always have
you're not
that
paying for it though, love. There's a difference.
I
I have clients that may want to see me, but they don't want to drop that kind of money every 3 weeks.
But this is why you're always telling me.
Yes. Like having to come in, you chat, that's fine. You have something to drink, you have some snacks, but you could be there for a good hour, 2 hours. I mean, if you're getting a big highlight with me, you may be there longer than that.
Yeah.
But getting your hair touched up, like just to touch up the base color to cover gray, that's a big chunk out of your day, and that's hard. I hate getting my hair color done. So, speaking of, I do my own hair color at home.
Wait, what?
Yes.
No, June did your hair.
Well, June did it last. So June and Haley did my hair last time.
The stuff you talk about, it cracks me up. You talk about how bad hair cutting you are, and that you color your own dadgum hair at home.
And I would tell my clients this. I am not recommending this.
Do not color your hair
any means.
home.
I know what I'm, and I don't color my
Rachel,
whole head.
I'm looking at you.
The hard part is, I personally have a hard time cutting out time to get my hair done, and that's the whole
working
point
all the
of
time.
this. Is that there are ways to make this
it
go
faster.
longer. No, to make your maintenance less. So you do not have to come in so often, because a lot of it is that their hair turns brassy, and then they see a line against the gray.
Oh yeah,
and they're having to come in all the time.
Okay, but we have a solution to that. Was just
I have a solution. I just offered one. Yes, so there are ways around that, because I have white hair naturally, and I color it red, and I just color the top part because I cannot see the back, which is a huge no-no, because you would think I'm married to a hairdresser, a colorist, mind you, who would color my hair, but does he know? I will sit in the bathroom and touch up the top part. He walks by.
He's like, oh, you missed the spot.
What you doing? I'm like, I'm coloring my damn hair because I can't get anybody else to color
it. It's like the cobbler's wife never has new shoes.
Completely. And the other day, he said, I had gotten a haircut, and he goes, babe, one more haircut, and you're going to have no hair color in the back. Okay. Well, why don't you fix that?
Why don't you forking fix that?
Why don't you forking fix that for me? He didn't. June did. And so now my hair is nice and even,
it's
because
beautiful
it's not a good look for it to be blowing in the wind when you're a hairdresser and there's no color in the back.
No.
Anyway, shout out to June, shout out to Haley, and June gave me an amazing blow dry that lasted for like 3-4 days.
That's nice.
I do not shampoo my hair every day. I don't have time for all that. So getting a really good, strong blow dry will last for, I mean, Megan, because you don't.
I love a blow dry. I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't, because I just don't.
Well, she has long hair,
I have a lot of hair.
When it's longer, it's easier because you don't.
I want to blow it dry, but there's nothing like having someone brush your hair and dry it and know that you're going to look pretty that day. So I love to come in and do a blow dry, which they totally also do. You can just come in and have a blow dry.
If you want to just come in, try us out.
Like a blow dry bar, only better.
At James Beauty.
Yeah.
You can give us a call. You can text us 770-301-8797.
Ooh, we're going to get a phone call. We're going to get some phone calls.
Yes, let's hope. So give us a shout out and come in and get a blow dry. I have
a question for you, Heather. So I go through, and I'm sure everybody else has this. Everybody has the Pinterest board of short haircuts.
Yes.
Like if you have long hair,
and you don't think it's long too.
Of course they do.
Yes.
Of course. Like the short hair girls have long hair pins, and
Yes.
I go through the phase. And first of all, I'm a mom. I'm shaped like an egg, and my head is like a pin, a horse-shaped pin.
Tiny head. And I
tiny
have a
head.
massive
Like a freakishly.
head. Yeah, it's
she
like
has a large head.
I got
have
all
a tiny
the head, and she. Okay.
No. Back that up. Never mind.
That's gonna be a bomb going off.
Yeah. So she got that, and I have like a horse-shaped pinhead. So I can't.
No, you just have a longer
it's long.
face and
It's a
small.
long
Yes.
horse-shaped face. So I would love, like, I have friends that are so tiny and beautiful, have no hips, and like beautiful round heads, and they can wear these pixie hair. No. I could not. Well, I can't also because anytime, like, my sister called a hairstylist in Philadelphia to tell him not to cut my hair when I was about to get a short.
That would be me.
I went to a guy who specialized in short
Like,
hair.
I'm a hairdresser's nightmare. Like, if you work on my sister's hair, I'm your nightmare.
He was on the phone with her.
Okay, but he was cool because that's what hairdressers do. You know that
They
if
say,
you're doing...
back away from my sister's
if
hair.
I have a client that comes in and they say, which they will drop it right away,
Yeah.
like, hey, my sister, my mom.
I do it too.
Or
Just like a
I
doctor.
used to go to hairdresser
Yes.
school.
I used to.
They're going to drop that bomb on you the minute they sit in the chair. So as soon as they do, you know what you're dealing with.
Yes.
And if it's a sister, you have to just be respectful of that other stylist.
So
and he was.
He was like, well, I think, okay, well, I mean, all right, you have to leave.
That's her
I'm
on
sorry,
the phone with me.
bye. Yeah, no, that was him on the phone with you. He's
Yeah.
like, okay, get out of the chair. So I
will
have
never
this
cut your hair because your
amazing-
sister's a nut job.
I have an amazing Pinterest board of these precious short haircuts, and now I'm 42, and I'm soft, and I have some wonderful laugh lines, but I have a lot of hair.
Oh, you're segueing right now. You're segueing, aren't you?
Yes,
I didn't even catch that.
I'm great on the radio.
You are. Wow! Like she prepared, and you'll see what I'm saying. She's segueing right into our other.
I'm older.
Yes.
Thanks for telling the audience. Do you see that, Ryan? Like, I'm like working my
that's so
my
good.
brilliance.
Yes.
So
the secret's away.
I know. Thanks, Heather.
That's the way I am.
So
unless you sit in my chair, I will never divulge secrets.
No, yeah, right. Not to me. So I go to her and I say, hey, I'm getting older. I'm getting rounder. Should I cut my hair? And Heather will say,
No.
But it's also, she also tells me that it's different for everybody. Can you elaborate on that, Heather?
Okay, so there are certain myths in the hairdresser world that always kind of make me laugh. And they are told to you by your clients, not other hairdressers. It's clients that sit in your chair. And they always come as a matter of fact. Well, I know I'm getting older, therefore I'm going to only have a few more years with long hair. I don't know where that came from.
Because they say wrinkles. The long hair shows wrinkles.
Why would it show wrinkles?
I don't know. This is just what I've been told.
It's like you got to cut it and then you got to go lighter. Like, to me, for me as a hairdresser, again, these are not
the opinions of this
radio show, or probably any other hairdresser. This is, and I don't cut hair, so this is me as just a hairstylist
who's also judgmental of how people look.
Totally judgmental.
Like, she's going to be like that.
No,
that woman should not be wearing.
I mean, hair's different. I don't
she's
think
an artiste.
Hair is like, if I meet somebody on the street, I might pet you because when I see you, I may see your hair
and be like,
and I have done it
that's
before.
Some nice hair.
If you're a natural redhead and you're like a little kid walking on the street, I'm going to come up to you and freak you out.
Yes.
So if you see a large redhead approach you, don't be afraid.
With a large
don't
head.
be afraid. Just let me sniff you. Oh, okay.
I thought you were petting them. Now you're smelling them. All right, run, moms.
Yes, run, people.
Drag that baby inside.
Because it's hair, and so for me, that's hair. Like so cool. I saw this little kid in Target the other day.
Stop it. Was it redheaded?
I was at Starbucks.
Okay.
Those ladies now know me.
Of course they do.
And this little girl had the most amazing red hair. We're totally swirling right now.
We are,
and so I had to say something, and she was super cute.
One more squirrel. Picked the woman who runs Picked, his name's Bracy. Her hair
is amazing. She's so cute anyway.
Gorgeous. Yep. And she's precious and has freckles. But like I saw someone at Kroger with like the same kind of Bracy color, like natural redhead, but she had
Bracy's who she's talking, the Picked girl.
Crazy curls.
Yeah.
And amazing. I was like, your hair is amazing. I know this is awkward, but I had to tell you. And
that's how Russell is. If he sees somebody like with
natural
curls in particular. I'm more the redhead because I am a redhead. I want to be a redhead.
She pretends. She plays a redhead on the radio.
Play a redhead in life. But so anyway, I don't know where we're going with this.
Short hair, old people.
Yeah. So clients will say, well, I only have so long with this long hair. Now, my thought on this is, unless you are on Oprah, your hair is down to your ass,
and you're sitting on
gray, and you've braided it. No offense to anybody but when you are showing up to Oprah for
Brenda's
a makeover,
like, wait a minute,
everybody knows who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Straight down the middle,
and we love you, girl.
Haven't cut your hair
love you
forever.
It's time for a makeover.
It's time to cut it. However, if going with long hair looks the best, like for you, I feel like it looks best on you. I can't imagine you with short hair, nor will I ever see it that way.
Nose, because you're
I feel like it's kind of like my hair.
You own it.
I own it. Yes, that's the way it is for all my clients.
She's my hair pimp.
I actually have some clients that say that. Well, it's kind of your hair. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah,
as I see them getting chopped, I'll like shoot them the eye. Like, oh no, what are we doing?
No.
What are we doing?
Back it up.
Millie says I can't get a haircut. Sorry. Anyway, so I like long hair, particularly for the color. I love short haircuts, but as a colorist, I'm always after longer hair because you see the color more. So with you, though, I feel like you don't... How do I delicately dance around this? You don't style your hair, nor do you wash it.
I don't. I wake up. It's long and it's easy. It's very
long. And there it is. There it is.
And this is the advice she tells. And this is so interesting. And Ryan just played with his long ponytail, which I think is amazing. He's like, I look so good with my long hair.
We're going to French braid his hair next.
Ryan's going to get his hair cut.
Ooh, we're going to do a makeover on
Ryan. Oh my God, that would be the best. His wife's like, yes. Oh, poor Ryan. So, oh shoot, what was I talking about? Dang it, squirrel.
Doing your hair.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've learned that because I look at all these, everybody, just like we talked about the Jennifer Aniston haircut, like the Rachel, I realize now that this is the lowest maintenance hair. Like if I cut it, I would have to actually do something with it because I wake up, I throw it in a bun, I can hot roll that ish, and it's like bam. You know what I mean?
So pretty,
and it'll be pretty if I fluff it a little. That's all I really have to do.
Too long now.
It's getting a little too long.
My friend Sandy,
Sandy the caller,
the listener that had the question about the gray maintenance.
Yeah, she called my ish out.
She called Megan's hair out the other day. She saw it and she was like, I think it's time for a trim. Mm-hmm. That's the way we roll around here.
I know, very open.
Yeah, very open.
But I love that my hairstylist Millie, who's sitting across from me, has not told me that I need a hair trim. No, she's like,
I would tell you need a trim. Well, but I also just blonded you, so I don't really want to cut that out.
That pretty blonde.
Anyway, the point is, as you get older, you don't necessarily have to cut your hair. To me, it's what looks best on you.
And what makes you feel good.
Right. Now, do I think you need to be wearing, like, Elvira Dark? No, but have I seen it look good on people? Absolutely. I've seen people, like, I have clients that say, I don't want to go gray. I love gray hair.
Oh, especially with natural, clean, pretty gray.
That grow out their gray hair, and it's beautiful. Does it require still maintenance? It does, because gray hair can yellow because of the environment. So you still want to get glosses. You still want to get it kept up. And where was I going with this?
I have no clue. Maintenance, looking beautiful,
being older.
Being older.
So as you mature, it doesn't mean that you have to lop off your hair. And I mean, I cannot go blonde. I will be a redhead in my 80s, God willing. It's who I am, and hair color is hair color. It doesn't matter. Just roll with it.
Yeah.
And if you like your hair long, I don't think, okay, well, I've hit whatever age, now I have to cut it off, because it's actually more maintenance. So to me, if you feel good about the hair that you're rocking, then go with it, because that's going to make you feel younger. So I don't know where that kind of...
So if you're thinking about chopping your hair off, but you don't really want to, then just know that the Twisted Sisters have your back, and you don't got to cut that hair.
That's right.
You don't got to cut it. If you feel good about it, you don't have to.
Unless you're sitting on it.
If
you sit on it.
If currently you're sitting on a braid,
draw the line.
You got to come in.
This is where I draw the line. Yeah.
Ryan, your hair's you're about to be sitting on your hair.
If you're sitting on it and you're in overalls and you... I love overalls. I'm just saying.
God bless them. God bless them.
You're chewing tobacco and you're sitting on it.
I know. If you're
it's
sitting
time
on your hair,
let's freshen it up. Let's do a little makeover.
Unless you're like about to get on the runway.
Ooh, come into James Malone,
and we'll
tell you what you need to do. And you don't have to have something that's going to require a lot of upkeep. Let's just lop it off so you're not sitting on it.
And then you can donate it to Lots of Love, which is wonderful. You can come in and you can do that. If you decide to lob off your hair, then
we actually do that. That's
donate.
Something that we offer. It's one of the charities. So we will donate your hair. There's different organizations that sometimes the hair can't be colored, but we will cut your hair for free. So we've always done that. So
awesome.
This is so off topic, but if you do want to cut off all your hair,
but you can't. I can't give you a bag of my dead ends and be like, here.
No,
I want to give
this
to someone who really needs it.
No, my dog has some mange spots that I could
glue that in.
I could glue on your dead hair.
You look so pretty. Man, no, it's a girl.
So pretty. Like,
so pretty.
My dog's is totally black.
Sweet.
Let's do some blonde
highlights.
Let's do some blonde pieces.
And Heather, okay, so talking about my dirty hair, I think this is interesting that Heather wrote this on our very professional outline,
which is a text.
Why do you tell them everything?
It's funny though.
It's on our chalkboard. It's on our chalkboard.
We are not professional.
God, this leather chair is so.
Yeah, well, I'm down with.
Listen,
yes,
the dude who owns the radio
apple
station,
caramel. He
can pitch in for the leather recliners, and we're gonna put some glass.
He's not doing that. He's probably like when you gals bring in some money to the station. See ya, ladies.
Did I mention that? Wait,
peace out, chicks.
Do we have a phone number for the radio station? What is it?
678
678
673
673
6318.
6318. For those who want us on more, you're welcome to call the station, and you guys can sponsor us. You can hit them up and be like,
"Get those." You know what's off the radio.
No, you can say
don't do that. Don't do that.
No, don't do that. But there is no such thing as bad publicity, Heather.
That's true.
Come on.
Unless we get kicked off the radio.
Please don't kick us off. But let them know how much you appreciate.
Yes.
So,
and also, if you follow James Malone Beauty on Instagram, we're also on Facebook, but mainly I roll through Instagram. If you follow us, and you'll see that we are doing posts about Twisted Sisters, if you will like it, although likes are going away for Instagram, which I love.
What?
Yes. They just had
the hearts.
Yes.
What? Okay, that's next show.
It's amazing. Well,
okay.
We should talk on this because it actually is happening really soon.
Wait, but what do you do if you don't?
You don't do that because there's way too many kids out there that base their self-worth on how many stupid likes they get, and the next thing they need to get rid of followers.
Yeah.
If you will,
I know.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm on all the things with the book.
No,
writing.
I just heard this, which I'm so for.
So you're basically just going to look at the pictures and comment.
You're going to look at it. Okay. I think maybe they've done it where you could like it, and at somewhere you could keep track of it. Okay. But it's not that other people are seeing it, which I think is great because I think social media is a little scary right now.
Yeah.
But I love it. We use it. So if you go to @JamesMaloneBeauty, or you can follow me personally, Millie.jmalone.
Oh, look at you, girl.
Yes. Then you can know all the happenings of Twisted Sister. And if you'll just shoot out a little comment that you've listened or
get a discount,
shut the hell up, whatever you want.
Whatever.
Well, we may do a discount, but we were trying to track who actually is listening.
Who is listening?
Who's out there?
Who is Brenda, Karen, Sandy?
Yeah, anybody?
Is anyone listening?
That's at that time. Like we do live streams, but I mean not live stream.
No,
we do
don't.
Streams.
We will.
What do we do? What is that called?
This is a recording.
A recording, yes. we don't do live at all.
You can play this recording at your leisure.
Yes, but
eventually.
It's played. Well, I guess it's still not played live. It's played.
It's not played live. Someone pushes a button on Friday.
Yes, okay, I get it.
Right. But eventually, we know you're out there and you want us to be live, so you can call us and interact with this genius that's happening up in here. What?
Yes.
Right? This poor Ryan. He's like, somebody, please fucking call. Please call so I don't have to talk to them.
shut up about this.
But so, okay, two other things. One more myth, and then I want to talk about. We were talking about Bracy and her beautiful hair.
Okay.
Bracy from Pict and I have a little thing going. I mean, not like that, but like she's gonna make. Not like that. I know that's a different show.
Yeah,
different station, different show.
We're not going to do that on WQEE.
No, we are not. No, she's gonna. We're hooking up for a reveal that she's gonna do a makeover, a room makeover in my house.
Oh, that's right.
So I want to talk about that a little bit. But
Yes.
first, so I don't get I'm a mom, just like a lot of you guys probably, and don't have a whole ish ton of time. So when I go to the salon, which is my sister's salon, so I, just walk right in off the street. My hair is dirty.
All
So
the time.
you have one of your myths is coming to the salon with your hair dirty.
Okay, yes. So, well, no, not
Should you?
can.
Yeah.
Here's a funny thing. So, probably one of the top things that I hear when clients sit in my chair and like maybe their hair's wet and I think that they just got out of the shower and they didn't.
No.
They just left the gym.
Oh.
Yeah. And they say, which is totally, it doesn't bother me. It's
okay.
my job. So people don't freak out. I'm not freaked out. They're like, oh my gosh. I don't care. But they'll always say, I know you like